Hello and welcome back to Proactive New York. Joining me right now is Jim Byrd, CEO at Legion Capital. Jim, good to meet you. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. Jim, tell us a bit more about the company to get us started with. Give us a quick introduction.
Yeah, Legion Capital was formed back in 2016, and we began operations later in that year. It's really a specialized private equity firm, and it was formed around the established around the principles of the newer capital formation methodology, such as Regulation A and crowdfunding. We really wanted to be a private equity firm for small and growing businesses and allow all investors to have the opportunity to participate in the types of private equity investments and offerings that they would not have historically had access to.
So are there specific industries that you focus on lending to?
Absolutely. We are, of course, we're based in Orlando, Florida, and anyone who follows the news, either historically or lately knows that Orlando is a massively growing market, particularly now, even as we sort of exit the COVID era, so to speak. We're seeing a tremendous influx of new residents, and we are very focused on residential real estate development finance, as well as early stage, some stuff in the medical and assisted living side, but we're very heavily focused in real estate development finance throughout Central Florida. So we're very locally focused in what we believe is the best market in America for what we do.
How are you expecting this to grow?
Well, the good thing about Legion is we really don't have to go seek growth. Growth seeks us. Like I said, we're financing housing in the Central Florida and surrounding markets. We're financing early stage real estate development. We're filling a void that banks are not serving. So in other words, we're providing financing, into spaces where banks have either left and it is completely unserved or underserved. And so the demand is always there for what we do. We really don't have to seek growth. As I said, all we have to do is just keep doing what we're doing, and we have opportunities to grow at phenomenal rates.
So with your lending efforts, how many successful exits have you had?
Well, it's not so much exits, because what we're doing is we'll provide an entire loan facility for a full, say, housing development, down near the tourist corridor in Disney. And as those projects come to fruition and begin to mature and the houses come out of the ground and they get sold, we are obviously able to recapture our capital. So we are having successful full cycle transactions, if you will. But then again, we're growing with those developers. So our goal is to not just get our capital back, but it's to continue to redeploy it within those growth opportunities. So we are getting successful full cycle transactions, but we're also, because we're growing so rapidly, we're immediately putting that capital right back out to use. So it's a great thing for us.
I want to bring up something quite unique that happened with the company this week. You announced that you'll now accept cryptocurrency on your platform, GoLegion.com. First of all, just explain what GoLegion.com is.
Well, as I said earlier, our original principle was we wanted to bring private equity type transactions and investment offerings to the general public. And of course, things like Regulation A and some of these newer regulatory methodologies have allowed us to do that. Well, in keeping with that, and also as well as we consider ourselves a fintech driven firm, we wanted to be able to have investors access all the information they needed on one platform, where they could go to a platform, look at the opportunities they have, download the necessary information, actually invest directly online, and as well be able to get their account statements and other information and interact with the company. Well, GoLegion was formed for that purpose, and we've actually been able to, I think, bring hundreds of people into Legion through our direct investment platform. And of course, now we've just recently announced that we're going to begin accepting digital currency on that platform, which really for us is just a natural progression, of course, to what the market is doing now as digital currencies become more widely accepted.
Yeah, so you do believe they are becoming more widely accepted?
We do. And certainly we're seeing, we follow the market, we follow the demand and where the market takes us. And certainly we were having people contact us who were interested in getting involved in Legion Capital and involved in some of our offerings. And we're asking, would we be able to use Bitcoin or be able to use digital currency? And so obviously we listen to the market and we try to adapt accordingly.
So give us a sense of what's on the docket for the next few months or so.
Well, like I said, of course, we're just recently listed on the OTCQX. We're really excited about that. It's a phenomenal marketplace. The people at OTC Markets have been just absolutely great to work with. We think it's a world-class marketplace for our investors. And so, first and foremost is to now begin addressing the fact that we're a publicly traded company and make sure that we begin to tell the larger, broader audience about Legion and about our story and our journey. And so it's obviously to expose ourselves to the markets and to get greater corporate awareness and market visibility is one of our jobs. Of course, our primary job, our day job, is to keep growing the business and growing our loan portfolio. And as I said, for us, that is not difficult. It's just about good execution, because we do have so much opportunity right here in our home market to grow our business really exponentially. It's just about putting all the pieces in place, doing our job, and executing.
Definitely. Jim, I'm looking forward to following this story. Thanks so much for the time today.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.